All right, so the next question is, what makes a person super jumpy? So there's many answers to that question because it really just depends on what the cause is and where it's coming from in the brain. But on a basic level, what we want to understand is how we have a nice resting state, okay? So for me to just sit here and feel good and calm and be focused, my brain is inhibiting a lot. It's inhibiting everything basically, so that I can selectively pay attention to what I'm wanting to say, the topic that I'm speaking on, and that I'm articulating and staying cohesive with what I'm saying, right? My brain is inhibiting all this other stuff. Same thing comes to my sensory stimulation as well. So for me to sit here, I have a resting potential of all my neurons, and they're at rest, meaning it takes a large amount of input or a normal amount of input to come in for them to fire and have a response. If I am jumpy, what that means, like, well, let's use it as touch. Somebody touches me on the shoulder and I like startle, right? So what that means is my neurons, my resting brain potential is higher to threshold. So that means just a little bit of stimulus comes in and results into a big response. There's many areas of the brain that this could happen. It could be your thalamus, it could be your mesencephalon. There's different things that regulate motor responses, sensory responses, dampens them down as well. And without that dampening response, without that the inhibitory pathways, our neurons can get higher and higher to threshold. So it just takes a little stimulus to result in a big response. We sometimes will see this in drug addiction, right? Because what happens is your brain kind of deteriorates, you lose inhibitory pathways, it takes just a little bit to be jumpy. Or you notice people like that are very twitchy, right? And I shouldn't have hit the mic there, but so they're super twitchy because of the fact they can't just inhibit their muscle tone to just be relaxed. But there's also people with concussions and different neurological disorders where they're a lot more twitchy than the average person. It could be a myoclonic jerk, it could be a tic, it could be a million different things. But the whole point of this is when we're jumpy, our brain is firing higher. So we want to calm things down, get it closer to a resting threshold.